Hey, Paul here again. Part two of redoing the Syracuse Business Connections website in Versoly. And it turned out that where I put the code before here, these divs, where I put those, actually worked. I don't know why it didn't before, but yeah. So, anyways, I didn't actually have to do anything since the end of last video. I literally just hit duplicate and it was everything was fine. So that's cool. And what I'm going to do now is actually start to plug in some people's information. So we'll start with Jim Coleman here, the president of Syracuse Business Connections. And he works at CH Insurance. So we'll put the company there. Let's run that. Well, that stuff's not supposed to be there. All right, cool. And now we just swap the picture out. The cool thing is that um, the border, it's not like it's trying to stretch this image out to be an oval or anything. It's actually just whatever size the image is, it's just doing that radius around, which is identical to what I was doing on the other site. So that's pretty cool. All right. Let's see. We got LinkedIn for him. So copy that. Oh, what the hell? I thought I copied the link. Yeah, this video might end up being kind of boring because it's going to be a lot of copying and pasting of links and stuff, but we'll get through it, I guess. So I made little member profile pages here with blurbs. Um, oh, that's the wrong information. So I guess it's good I'm doing this. There's some mistakes on the old site. All right, cool. So we'll just do that. LinkedIn is fine. I have all of the other member photos downloaded, so those are ready to go. I'm just gonna delete everything else. And let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 22. Plus I got a couple people to add, so we'll say like, what, 25 maybe? 1. Oh, it's doing it. Why is it doing it like that? Oh, I think I know what happened. This is the problem. I think since selecting that, yeah, it duplicates to the bottom. That was the problem. But if I select the section with this outside piece and duplicate, there we go. So I need 25 total, so it's 4. Alright, cool. That's all of them. That is one long directory. I probably should have taken care of getting rid of that stuff before duplicating. Oh, what happened? I'm logged out. Alright, well, that was weird. There are sometimes little bugs in Versoly. It's still new and in development and all that good stuff. Uh, but Volcan, one of the co-founder, he's super good about fixing all those things. And like sometimes I feel like he's just dedicated like support, customer support just to me. Like anytime I message him on Discord, he always answers like immediately. All right, where are we? Syracuse Business Connections, members, upload image. I have all the member images here. Some of these people are no longer members, so I'm gonna have to go through carefully here. Um, uh, Nope, Matt isn't. Alright, cool. There we go. That's everybody. So I guess I have more things than I need for now. Let's do Deborah Burr. Oh, that's the other thing I should do is, oh, yeah, I don't want these to be unequal heights. Well, I guess as long as the rows are the same, it's not so bad, right? Alright. I am also going to add these links. I should have put target equals blank here. So if you're not familiar, target equals blank just says like, hey, browser, open this in a new tab. Target equals blank. So what I really should do is just delete these. This is kind of redundant, like the efficient side of me is kind of cringing at how many times I've messed with these things. But I think it'll be a little better in the long run working with something that has target equals blank in there already. Alright, so we got Facebook and we need LinkedIn. I'm almost wondering if I should just not even record this part, like maybe just do this off camera if it's a little boring. I'll just do a couple more. There's me. Oh, that's not the right one. I should probably use a different picture of myself, maybe. Which one do I have here? That one's fine. Why not? Or I don't know, maybe I should use one from my site. What size are these? .122 by 122. Let's use not that one. Must be on my about page. Yeah, why not? I do like this one too. Or maybe I should just use a professional one and throw a background. Is that what I did here? I think this background, yeah, I just added a background color. But I don't like it. It doesn't like fit in with like what everyone else's looks like. I'll also do black. Let's just do background color blue. Let's just see. Maybe if I do like an off-white. that's too subtle. Oh, duh. That's why. It's too subtle. No, I didn't type it right. It never showed up. I'm gonna use this tool, flat UI colors. We'll just do like, I don't know, this color. Just so it's not white, because then it just doesn't look good. That looks better. Yeah. Alright. Cool. So I'm satisfied with that. I have so many links here. Let's do, wait, LinkedIn. I think I'm going to do Reddit, Twitter, LinkedIn, and YouTube. LinkedIn. We'll do Twitter and YouTube. I'm glad they have square versions for everything so they're nice and consistent. Is this the right YouTube channel? Hey, it is. Cool. I definitely must have on my LinkedIn too, because that's still Debbie's. And just Twitter now. Yeah, I feel like this is not the greatest video ever to watch just because it's such tedious, boring junk. So I think what I'll do is I'll come back. I'll do this last one here just so that they're even. Yeah, so I'll do one more. I'll do Dallas. Priority IT works. That's the, got her old company URL. Man, I did a really bad job taking care of this old site. Oh, what are they doing? They got a little broken HTTPS here. Probably their images. Oh, this looks like Divi theme. Nice. Alright, I got the URL. Alright, and let's see. I don't have any. I should have her LinkedIn. Yeah, there we go. And now swap this picture out. I think the thing with like this tedious kind of junk is once you get in the groove of it and you kind of get used to the pattern of the monotony, you can start cranking through it a lot faster. But I'll save that for now. Let's see, after members we have our events calendar. So I'm looking at source. Yeah, so I got the iframe here. I think I should technically be able to just embed it in here. Let's do a little features section. I'm going to use this because then my column is like already made for me. And I'll make my background tertiary again, just to break it up. And literally everything can go. That can go. That could go. This whole row. Yeah, there we go. Can I get this whole row? There we go. Oh, that's kind of cool. I just noticed that. Actually, I noticed it when I was uploading the other videos. I saw these little ones down here. And I just kind of assumed once I saw it that when you click it, you can select the thing that you want to instead of trying to like get your mouse just right. So that's really cool. We'll call this events. And then here, I think if I just... Oh, that definitely should not be an H1. I think if I just do a div, I'll just drop it in a div. Then if I need to do anything to it, I'll change it. Cool. Actually, I wonder what would happen if I just made the whole, this background, I mean, it could be white, this could be white, or this could be gray. I'm just gonna leave it as green for now. I find that all the fine details of the design are a lot easier to work with once you've got like the whole website figured out. So now a resources section. I had something in mind for this. I have a picture I wanted to use. And we'll come back to this. Delete that row, delete that row, and swap this out. Let's see. So this is some, like, it's always the same URL. Just a little news and stuff that is going on locally. So you could, I don't know, maybe there's something here you can find a lead from. But yeah, that's why we have that here. So I'm gonna add a paragraph here with that. Let's see how that looks. I'm gonna add a button here to open it. Maybe a link, and I think I can change it to a button. Oh God. Let's just pretend that never happened. Let's just do a button. I think I can just change this to an A, and that to an A. Drop in my href. Why can't I type? Target equals blank. Download PDF and the link here. Run. Cool, I like that. And I want this to be on the right, so I think I can just do like text align right. No. I think I can just do an inline style float right. That should do it. Yeah. There we go. And yeah, resources was, well, we got the contact form. I think I might make contact be its own page and not have it in the form. And we'll just do a really simple footer, and that'll kind of finish off the site apart from creating the member profile pages, which actually I think I will do that next. We'll just do a simple footer. We don't really need anything fancy. I think we do have SBC social media links. Oops. So I'll have to figure out what those are. I think we'll do primary. That's a little bright. And secondary. Jeez. Tertiary. I do kind of like dark. There is a lot of, actually, we got the grays here, this dark blue. That's kind of like what I try to do. If I don't have a palette like pre-figured out, I try to take things from the colors of the site. So like this gray, I think the white on that gray might be a little bit more difficult to read than on this blue here. So I'm just going to take this blue, do my little print screen, paste, eyedropper tool, and this is going to be the background color for the footer. And let's go. All right. We definitely don't need BG dark. I'm gonna make BG footer as a class. Let's do background color. There we go. That looks pretty good. And this, the one thing I will complain about with Versoly is I'm used to adding in PHP to automatically update my copyright years, and I don't think I can do that. There might be a way to do it with JavaScript. That would be pretty cool. I should learn that, because there's definitely a way to do it with JavaScript. There's got to be. Man, there we go. Got this going. I'll add those social media links when I go find those, which I'll do on my own time. Oh yeah, let's do the navigation. I'm trying to think of how I want to do this. So I'm going to do About Us first. I'll treat it like a one-page site. I was thinking of making the members be a drop-down list with all the members, but that might be way too many. This here. This is about. This is the member directory. It's the CTA. Change this to members. Yeah, oh, the events section. That's cool. I've never really used this. I've been scrolling so much. Like, this is kind of cool because I'm kind of learning some new things about Versoly myself as I start to use it more. I'm actually super excited to make Versoly like the main tool that I use for making websites. So this will be really fun. But I'm starting to think there's probably a section tag though that I'm missing. Yep, there's the section tag. And I'm going to rename that to events. And then I'll just add resources. And that'll be the last one. So we got events. Resources. Oops. And this will be contact us. I think, let's see. Fav Icons. Oops. I'm going to go ahead and add that. I think there's a way for me to have like the heading be sticky, but I'm not too sure. All right. Save that. I'm going to go ahead and hit publish. Let's see what the site looks like now so far. Alright, so the header is sticky by default. That's good. Let's see, About Us works. Members. Nice. Events. Resources. I don't like how this it's not getting much space, but I know that's also kind of a pain in the ass to do. Because I bet you this distance between resources and the green line there is probably the exact height of this menu bar, and the menu bar is a little bigger. It's about twice as big as it usually is because I want the tiny logo to be a little bit more visible. But yeah, so we got everything here. Download the PDF. Is this all right? Perfect. New tab. So all these buttons work. That's good, and it looks nice and clean. I still gotta add that little space. I'm gonna go ahead and take care of that now. So spacing, we'll do padding. Just, yeah, that's plenty. right? Maybe one more. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that. Save and publish. This is going to go to the contact page. All right, cool. So we're golden right now. I'm going to show you how to add a page. So we have home. I'm going to add a folder because I want these to have like /member subdirectories. So I have a folder for all these pages, and I'm going to create a new page. And its parent folder is going to be menu, numbers, and we'll start with Jim Coleman. All right, cool. Save, close that, and here we are. So I think here it might be cool to have like a big picture, so like have the kind of like a header like this, maybe something like this with a call to action and a larger picture. That could be interesting. Also having some room for like long form text would be good. Oops, CH Insurance's site. It's Wix. Look at this. Alright, that was a mistake. Alright, so we got all this. It's just some basic copy, so we don't really need much. Let's just look and see what we got to work with. And you know, the cool thing is it's Bootstrap, so we can always just make something if we needed it. Maybe we don't. Maybe I take team and I make it a full column. That might be the way to go. Like something like this. Yeah, what if I just get rid of all of this? And maybe what I can do, put the contact information here. Actually, what if I just delete this? Delete that. We have full width here, maybe? Let's look at the code. I'm thinking we put the picture here. Where'd you go, Jim? So we get the picture there. And then maybe here we have we just do cell number, right? And then email address. What's that look like? Yeah, so kind of like a business card here. This is columns 8, 4, 8. Okay, so this is a column within a column. So let's just so this could actually be 3, and this could be 9. So this is built on Bootstrap, which is like a CSS framework or whatever, and it's got a grid system with 12 columns. So This basically tells what proportion this div is like. This contains the image, and if I bump this down to 3, it makes that div a little bit smaller in proportion to the text here. But honestly, they're both so... it has so much extra space on both of them, so maybe we can just leave it. And let's see. And then this column here is controlling... Let's see what it does for 4. It's controlling the column that contains the other nested columns. So that just made it a little bit smaller, as you can see. And I think if I do, no, not here. If I do col small 12, I think on a phone that should make it full width. Yeah. Cool. And that's kind of exactly what I want. I mean, that doesn't look great, but oops. That's good enough for now. So over here, all right, we did 4, so we could do, this could be columns 8. And then with the class col-sm for small screens, we'll make it full width here. Run that. So with the 4, 8, I feel like this should still be wider with 100. Oh well. Alright, let's see what it looks like with the text in. So I'm going to go ahead and paste this in here. This is an unordered list, hence the ULLI. So what, 6 of them? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'm going to need this paragraph class, the M0. I'm not really sure what that specifically does. I think it'll automatically clean up for me, so let's see. I don't think we really need the header there. Let me just run that. So BR just adds a line break just to add a little space there, so it's not so squished. And I think save, publish it. What was this page again? /Jim Coleman. So if we go to the home page, we'll find Jim. Edit this /member/Jim Coleman. Run, save, publish. I mean, it's not pretty. It's pretty ugly. It's pretty shit. I'm gonna have to think about this one a little bit more. Actually, maybe if I put this in like a card. Yeah, let's do that. I'm just going to borrow this. Let's go here. All right, here we go. So these are the rows. This. I think if I put it here, and then close the two divs here, that should do it. There we go. And you know what? We're going to make this, we're going to round it like a circle so it matches the home page. And that border is our green, so that's pretty cool. Run, save, publish it. So yeah, all right. So that's already looking a little better, I think. It's a step in the right direction here. I feel like maybe if there's a heading here, like maybe if I put about Jim, maybe that's the answer. I'll make it a H2. This should be an H2 also probably. But I'll change the class to, I think lead is the class for paragraphs that makes it smaller. Yeah, so that looks a little bit better. The nice thing about the classes too, so like the H2, we want that just for like semantic HTML purposes. So like heading 1, honestly, actually now I think about it, this should be the H1 because this page is about Jim. So H1, there should only be one on the page, and it's kind of like the top level heading. And then each section that would be nested under that main section should be an H2, and then any section that has subsections would be H3, and so on and so forth. Yeah, so we'll make that about Jim Coleman, save and publish. Yeah, I mean, it's not like amazing, but it's not really terrible either. I think I'll just add a little bit of spacing to the top because it looked like it wasn't really doing that. Alright, I made it worse. I shouldn't have did anything. Yep, shouldn't have did anything. Alright, yep, that's good. What I should do is just remove spacing from the bottom. No, I said remove it. There we go. Is there a margin? I guess we'll see if there's a margin in a second. Oops. There we go. Actually, I kind of hate this because I want the footer to be like actually at the bottom. So let's undo that. Margin, padding, save, publish. God damn it. There we go. All right, yeah, this is better. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of at a point where I just need to think about it for a little bit, you know? And then come look at it with fresh eyes. I think the card definitely helped for this section here. What I'll probably do is look at like some inspiration. I'll probably look at like some material design elements and think about things and see what I can do for this. But we're like right at the light at the end of the tunnel. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna think on this, and I'll probably take some time and do like the boring data entry for all the cards here, and then I'll come back with the video to work on the members page some more, like the individual people's pages, so we can see how that process comes together. And yeah, that'll be the next video. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope this was useful for you. And yeah, anything that I mentioned as a tool that I use, I'll have in the description, and I offer free 30-minute consultations if anybody wants some help with their digital marketing. Thanks again.